All right, look. The best thing about that whole thing is his wife. You can't see her. You go to YouTube and type in McCain Mirtha agrees, all right, and you'll get this thing. And watch Cindy McCain when he stumbles, when he says, I couldn't agree with him more. Her whole face stays smiling, except her mouth turns upside down and falls down to her knees. She sits there, while he's tap dancing like that, she's looking like somebody farted the worst fart she's ever smelled. Oh. It's very funny.
So, all the arguing and debating, has been enough to give anybody a headache, man. And listen to this. In Grosse Pointe Farms, Michigan.
Right.
Grosse Pointe Farms, Michigan. Politics tainted the otherwise fun holiday of Halloween.
Ooh.
On Halloween night, while the kids of her neighborhood were trick-or-treating, 51-year-old Shirley Nagel put a sign up in her yard that read, "No handouts for Obama supporters, liars, tricksters, or kids of supporters."
What the hell's the matter with people, Tom?
Dude, she was serious.
I know.
She quizzed kids. When the kids came up, she quizzed them about their parents' political views, and if they were pro-Obama, she actually turned them away.
I'm the Lion King.
So do you think that we should raise taxes to people over $250,000?
I like Tootsie Rolls.
You're a liar. You're a liar, kid. You're avoiding the question. You lie.
God. What? Honestly, they should take this woman and just take her straight up to the Canadian border and kick her over it. Get the hell out of here. We don't need this crap.
Reporter asked her about turning these kids away empty-handed, and they were crying. She made some of them cry.
Republican woman, give me any candy.
She says, "Oh, well, everybody has a choice."
Except gay people.
Well, the political sniping in that neighborhood got worse because her neighbor put up a large Obama poster and his own homemade sign promising candy for everybody.
Okay, cool.
Jesus.
Junkies welcome. That would have been fun. Have a bunch of heroin addicts from Detroit sleeping on our lawn.
Right. Here's a great clip. I pulled this from Chris Rock's got a new HBO special.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh my God, it is absolutely hilarious. But I pulled this clip of him. Now this was before the election. This is what he was saying, and he's doing a joke because Chris Rock has been campaigning for Obama as much as Obama.
Of course he has. Look at him. I mean, you understand what I'm saying there,
It's going to be hard for Barack Obama to be president because Barack Obama has a black wife. And I don't think a black woman can be first lady of the United States. Yeah, I said it. I said that shit. I don't believe a black woman can be first lady. You know why? Because a black woman cannot play the background of a relationship. Don't get me wrong, a black woman can be president with no problem. First lady, too much shutting up in that job. Can you imagine telling your black wife that you president? Honey, I won, I'm president. No, we president.
Yeah, right.
That's right. Barack Obama really want to be the president. He got to get him a white girl. Yeah, I said it. Why? Because a white girl will play her position. The black girl want to play your position.
Oh, it's great stuff, man. If you haven't seen that special, you've got to see it. The whole thing is just, it's fan. He goes from that, he goes into talking about how pissed off black women get at black men with white girls. Uh-huh. And he's going to break it all down for you. So if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend that.
Yeah, it is good. I'll tell you what, I can't wait to, because everybody knows I live local to Washington. I'm going to, because I live here, I've never done certain things. Like, I've never taken the White House tour, and I'm going to take the White House tour next year because I want to see where they hang the black velvet portrait of Martin Luther King with the leopard.
Gee, they're taking down George Washington and putting that one up.
Maybe a picture of Miles Davis or something.
Jesus. Oh, man. Listen to this. New York City psychotherapist and author Tom Kirstein is seeing firsthand how the economic turmoil is affecting people, John.
Mm-hmm. Well, we heard last week about how Wayne Huizenga is heading for the hills.
Right.
Selling the Dolphins because he's afraid of being taxed.
Well, Kirstein's clients are dealing with stress in 3 ways.
Okay.
They're getting fat, drunk, and slutty.
Oh, hey, well, I can take the last two, but the first part kind of makes the last part slow down.
Right. Well, number one, food. Employees are coming home from work rattled by stress, and instead of exercising and eating a salad, which is what I do every day when I get home from work, is exercise and have a salad.
After I do my Pilates.
No, they're climbing into bed with a container of ice cream. Days and weeks of comfort food are packing on the pounds.
You know, I climbed in bed with a container of ice cream once, and I got to tell you, man, it was so cold my dick shriveled up right after we started, and it was just...
All right, now that's just wrong.
You got to kind of microwave it for a minute or two.
Were you in that movie American Pie? Never mind. All right, number two, booze. Fear of job loss and financial insecurity are a powerful trigger causing people to drink. It's so powerful, in fact, that some drinkers are becoming problem drinkers. Well, duh.
Really?
And finally, sex. Some people seek stress relief by engaging in risky sexual conduct. Even if they're in a committed relationship, more and more married people are visiting strip clubs and massage parlors and using escort services either for the first time or far more often than usual.
Well, okay.
So,
nothing really surprising there.
Stressed out?
See, this is the beauty and miracle of karaoke. You see how it's got Japan working? If you go to Japan, they work unbelievable hours, right? You know, they work ridiculous hours. Everything for the company. They'll die at their post, all right? But at the same time, they all go to karaoke bars and get drunk and sing like idiots, all right? And when you go home in the subway, dude, there's vending machines with panties in them.
Oh, jeez.
It's completely this like, if you're a man, it's like a sexual, I don't want to say paradise, but I don't know what else to use because everything is just set up for them to get their rocks off at any time they want. And yeah, you can go to Google, go to the images and type in panty machine, and you'll see there's vending machines in the subways at Tokyo. You know, it'll say 15-year-old girls' panties used.
Oh my God.
They do. It's a freaky place, man. A freaky place.
That's a fetish.
And yet somehow, for some strange reason, in their porno movies, they put the pixels all over everything. What the hell's the matter with these people?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Speaking of... Go ahead.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. I got another story about wacky foreigners. If that's what we were talking about. All right, this kid. I got a job for Reeves. I got a job for Paul. I got a job for former show mascot John Tilliard. Anybody that lives close to this guy. Let's see. This teenager changes his name to Captain Fantastic Faster Than Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, Wolverine, Hulk, and The Flash combined. That is his new name. He changed the name by deed poll online for £10. Captain Fantastic said, "I want it to be unique. I decided upon a theme of superheroes."
Wow.
All right. Captain Fantastic joins a number of people with unusually long names, including something I can't even pronounce, and I'm not even going to try.
Oh, don't forget
Brother Odell, pass the biscuits, Pappy's O'Daniel.
I'll try this. Ready? Roshandia Telly Nishia Suvanishank Koyanisha Kwiti Wishthwith Williams. Just call her Sally, for God's sake. A teenager from Glastonbury, Somerset. So, all right, there you go. There it is all for all of our UK listeners. There's where you're zeroing in to find this kid. Added that while he thought the name was crazy, his grandmother was no longer speaking to him.
I'm no longer speaking to that young lad. I used to call him Nigel, and now I'm going to call him Captain Fantastic, Faster Than Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, Wolverine, the Hulk, and the Flash combined. For God's sakes, takes me all day just to remember it all.
Jesus.
All right, so this is a new craze, apparently, is changing your name to these ridiculous things. Last month in Italy, a couple was banned from naming their son Friday. So the courts have stepped in on a bunch of them.
Oh, my God.
Let's see. Banned names include Sex Fruit. You're going to name your kid Sex Fruit?
Jesus.
You're asking if it's a son, he's going to be gay.
Right.
If it's a daughter, she's going to be dancing on a pole.
Right.
Keenan got Lucy and Yeah Detroit. Who would name their kid Yeah Detroit?
I don't know.
It's crazy. All right, so there you go. Go find us, Mr. Tilliard or Mr. Reevesy or Mr. Paul or any of our UK listeners. Go find us, Captain Fantastic, Faster Than Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, Wolverine, the Hulk, and the Flash combined. From Glastonbury.
Jesus.
Fucking dork.
Well, while we're over abroad, in Sheffield, England, John, a man claims a potato got stuck up his ass after he fell onto the spud while hanging curtains in the nude.
I was just putting up me valance, you see. I fell over and what do you know? There was a spud on the floor. How did I know?
That's gay.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, look, while you're up there, see if the peeler can, see if you can get the peeler while you're up there. I think it might be a plum in there, too.
Oh, my God.
He fell on it.
Yeah, listen to this. The man he's in his 50s. He told medical staff at Sheffield's Northern General Hospital that the accident was definitely not due to a sex game.
Oh, hell no. I always was playing hide the potato in my anus.